Hey everybody, I thought I'd jump on quickly and show you some of the products that I use because I know you guys were asking. I've had questions about how to keep manes and tails silky, condition them, how do we condition them, what other things have people asked about how to keep grey horses clean or how to get them clean for the show ring. It's very, very easy to get a bay or a dark horse shiny and looking fantastic, not so easy with the grey. Trust me, I know. This one here, she is going grey. She was chestnut when she was born, so she's got a slight orange tinge to her, so it's quite interesting trying to get her to look clean. She my vet says she's poo coloured, and because often she does look very dirty even when she's been brushed or washed within an inch of her life, because she's got that kind of browny reddy tinge in her coat. So trying to make her look as grey as possible and as clean as possible. It is getting better, and now that the red is coming out of the coat, we are getting it much brighter, but there are some products that you can use to help you. So I work with Hairy Pony. Hairy Pony are a company based in Australia. I've used many products over the years by all sorts of people, all sorts of companies. I've got some that I really like, some that I really dislike, but it is personal preference. So what I say doesn't have to be that you must go and use this product. I'll just tell you what I found, and then you can make a choice from there. I work with Hairy Pony as one of their ambassadors now, so I do get a discount off their products, and also occasionally they do send me some products. I'm really lucky with that, because they'll often send them over and say, look, this is a new product, have a little think, what do you like about this, what do you dislike, give us some feedback. And that's brilliant for me, because I love working with a company that's so open-minded. They're very ethical. One of the biggest things about this company that got me right from the beginning was I loved their products because they were very natural, they were good for the environment, they were good for the horses. We're putting these products on horses. I get lots and lots of people who ask me, I'm competing under FEI rules. I have to be careful what I put on my horses, make sure that it's not going to show up in a drugs test of anything that's in there. It's quite important, really, because we think a lot about feed and what we put in our horses, but often I think it can be quite overlooked as to what we're putting on our horses, because a lot of it does get absorbed, product does get absorbed into the skin. So you do have to be very careful what you are using. So I love the Hairy Pony products. It started off with the taming wax and it's developed from there. I like the fact that they are developed by a groom, somebody who has used these products and used products over the years and then gone, God, what do I need? I need somebody to make this. And so she made it, and she tried to do it in the most ethical way that she could possibly do. A lot of the products are kind of vegan friendly. They have most of the products, I think, the ones that I certainly use, I think most of them now are all silicone free, so that you don't have that plastic waste, you don't have the putting all that onto your horses. You get lots of paraben free, which I know is another thing that was important to a lot of you, was what you're putting onto your horse. You don't want to be putting chemicals onto your horses. The other thing that I like about the company is that they've started, I think it was this year, planting trees. So for every so many coat conditioners sold, they've been planting trees, and they've now planted thousands. And if you go on their website, look, there's a lot more information on there, but it's just it's a company that works with kind of my values, and that's really important to me. So that's something going forward, one of the reasons again why I use Hairy Pony products. But equally, I love their products. I loved it for ages. Nobody in the UK really knew about them, and it was great because I had this secret weapon, and then everybody found out, and now everyone's got them. So it's not really a secret weapon for me anymore, but it's still amazing that you can now obviously buy them in the UK. You don't have to necessarily get them direct from Australia. We will get them for you from Australia, and then Karen at Easy Tails, obviously I can sell them as well, but there's a few stockists I think in the UK. But if you want anything, just give me a shout. If I can't get it, I'll put you in touch with Karen, and you can go from there. So I thought I would show you today some of the products that I use with regards to washing and cleaning, because lots of people ask about shampoos all the time. So let's have a look at some of the shampoos. So Hairy Pony do a couple of shampoos which are bottled ones. So we have this one, which is the natural shampoo, which is their original one that I kind of call it, the original one that I had from them. They also do a purple shampoo. This is the purple shampoo. Now the purple shampoo obviously is ideal for grey horses. Or lighter horses, so like ones with a flaxen mane and tail, things like that. So these are the two sizes. So this is, which one is this? This is the 500 and this is a litre. So the litre one comes with a pump top, and obviously the 500 is just a push top and then you just squeeze it out. So you can get different sizes for different products. They also do, I'm pretty sure they do a 5 litre one as well. So if you are somebody on a big yard and you want a big 5 litre one with a massive great pump, you can also get the 5 litre. So that's also possible. But yeah, these two, so this gives you a bit of an idea of size. This is the 500 here. So the natural shampoo, this is one with spiced cucumber, lavender and tea tree. It's a natural blend of macadamia and tea tree oils to fight bacteria whilst gently cleansing and leaving the hair hydrated and fresh. So that's what that one says. It's really simple to use. It's basically just a small amount with make it a bit wet and then massage it into a damp coat, into a wet coat. They're really, really nice products. I leave mine on for a little bit, if I'm honest. Leave them on for a bit, let it do its job, and then I'll wash it off. But the natural shampoo, they smell amazing, these products. They're really, really decent products. I actually sold some of these to a friend of mine once, and I gave them to her husband to take home because I hadn't seen her. And he thought that they were human products and put them all in the bathroom because obviously the packaging is lovely. And she said, why have I got all my horse's products in the bathroom? So he said, I just presumed they were yours because they're really smart. I love the branding on it. It's really, really smart. So they're lovely. You can use them yourself if you want to, I'm sure. I mean, I've used them on Lottie when we've run out of shampoo. I also use them on the dogs. They do a brand, like it's the Hairy Pony dog brand. They do their own one for kind of pampered pooches as well. But this is the equine one. Now, this one here, again, 100% vegan, cruelty-free, organic ingredients, and sulfate and paraben-free. So again, I know that was something that was quite important for you guys. So that's the natural shampoo. The purple shampoo, this one is quite strong. This is a smaller bottle. As you can see here, it is quite strong. I again only use a little bit of this, and what I tend to do with this one is I often lather up with the natural shampoo and then put a little bit of this on, mix it in, just make it go a bit further because this is quite strong. Again, I leave this in for, I don't know, probably maybe 5-10 minutes or so, but I don't leave it in too long because I don't want my horse's hair kind of turning purple. But it's a really, really good one. This one here, I think is very similar to the other one. Yeah, macadamia oil and vanilla, this one is. But honestly, cracking shampoos. So you can get them in a 500, which is half a litre bottle, or even the 5 litre. So you've got the natural shampoo and the purple shampoo. Hairy Pony also do bars. So if you are somebody that doesn't, wants to go even further with regards to being environmentally friendly and doesn't want to use the bottles, then they do bars, which come in a little kind of Hessian bag, which you can use the bars to then obviously lather up and rub that into the coat. So that again saves even more packaging. So after you've washed with the shampoo, after you've washed your horses with the shampoo, should I say, we then have a couple of different products. This one is the original hair repair. This is quite an old bottle, so it's got slightly old branding on it, but it also comes in a smaller kind of tub like this if you want to. So this one is a litre, I think. Yeah, that one's a litre. This one I think is 250. It'll say somewhere, but I can't see. I think it's 250, so it's a smaller one. This is the purple one. Obviously, you can get a normal one as well, an original one. But again, quite bright. So if you've got grey horses, the purple shampoo, or grey or kind of those with flaxen mane and tail, the hair repair, obviously for the purple, is probably more advisable. You can use the original if you want to. But again, the original hair repair in the litre bottle, or any of them in the litre bottle, are going to come with a pump top. So that's a bit easier when you're in, I find, if I'm honest, I use less in a pump top than I do when I'm just scooping it out with my hands. So this one here, I've had for ages, hence the fact that it's quite an old bottle. The great thing about them is you can top them up as well. You can refill them if you want to, so that's a great one. So what does it say here? Hairy Pony hair repair mask is formulated for dehydrated, undernourished and damaged hair. So it says it contains hydrolyzed quinoa and argan oil to create a deeply nourishing treatment that moisturizes and strengthens the hair as it restores shine and a healthy appearance to all hair types. Now, this one here is one that you wash out. I tend to leave this one on probably for about 20 minutes, if I'm honest. You can leave it on for slightly less if you want to, but if I'm going to put the hair repair on to try and condition the hair, I'm going to leave it on there for as long as possible. I then just rinse it out afterwards and just gently kind of towel dry it afterwards. But that's a lovely product. You don't have to use it every time. You can use it, it depends. If you're washing your horse's tail regularly in the winter, obviously you're going to maybe need to use it a little bit more because you are going to be stripping out the oils and things. But it's a great product, but this one is a washout product rather than one that you leave in. Now, if you wanted a leave-in conditioning product, then this is what I use. This is the Silky Serum. So this is a special edition one. This is my original bottle of the Silky Serum. It's a bit battered and there's not much left in it, as you can tell. This product is a leave-in one, so it's like a leave-in conditioner. Again, 100% vegan. Cruelty-free, natural ingredients, sulfate and paraben-free and silicone-free. So for those of you that were asking for those reasons, those ones are okay. This one says, after washing, use on clean towel-dried hair. Apply a small amount of Silky Serum to your horse's mane and tail using your hands and then brush through. So no need to rinse. This product also, can I just say, is one that I use when I'm plaiting. Not on short manes, but on long manes, especially with horses with a lot of hair. I will pump a little bit of this out and then rub it between my hands and rub it through the mane, especially at the top of the mane where it kind of comes out from the neck. I just find it's much more workable. I really, really like it. It's a great product. That was a sneaky kind of tip, I think, from Melissa in New Zealand. She gave me that helpful tip that she found it was quite useful when she was doing some long manes over there. So that's a kind of another little useful tip for you that you could use it and try it from that point of view. So that's the Silky Serum and that's a leave-in conditioner. Now the last thing that I use in my kind of conditioning phase for the manes and tails and things is my favourite product by far. This one here, this is my favourite Hairy Pony product. It's a tough kind of toss up between this and the taming wax, but if you had to say to me, what could you really do, you couldn't do without, it would be this one. I love this product. I use it all the time. It's brilliant. This is the Detangle and Shine. It's called the 2-in-1. You'll often heard it referred to as a 2-in-1. They do different flavours of this. This is the original. I absolutely love this product. It's so good. I've used it for years. It's brilliant. It comes in 2 sizes. So this is a smaller one here. This is the 125 mil, and this is the 500 mil. This one here, originally when this came out, I was like, why do they need such a small bottle? I just didn't understand why you'd use it. But having used this size this year, it's amazing to put on your plaiting apron. So when you've got your plaiting apron and you've got all your stuff on board, this bottle is a little bit big. So what I use this one for is just hanging it on my apron. I just kind of hang it on. And it's so much easier to grab. It's smaller and it's really handy when especially if I'm going from doing one horse to another horse to another horse. This one's really, really handy to have a smaller size, and I can just decant it from the bigger one into the smaller one. So that's really, really helpful. This product here, again, is really one that I use on a regular basis. I use it all the time. I use it as a general detangler. I use it as a shine spray when they're going into competition. I have even used it with regards to quarter marks as well. Obviously they have a quarter marking kit with their own quarter marking products, but I have used this as well if I've not had anything else. So this one again, sulfate and paraben free, cruelty free. This one here, it says 2-in-1 detangle and shine spray, highly concentrated, only a small amount is needed to achieve maximum results. Spray evenly on the mane and tail and brush through. 100% agree with that. You don't need very much because it's one of those products that just seems to go and just works through. So you'll spray it, don't spray it in one area, spray it through the mane, like bring your mane or tail, open it and then spray it through and then just let it settle and then brush it through, work it through with your hands a little bit and then brush it through. Honestly, it's brilliant. You can tell as well when a horse walks past and it swishes its tail. If you've got a horse that's had this put on its tail, you can smell it. It's just so lovely. It's such a nice product. So this is by far my favourite product. The other little kind of sneaky tip that I could give you about this one, if you've got a horse with a dark tail or dark mane, and you know when you plait a tail, let me just put it down there. You know when you plait a tail and you pull the side pieces in, and sometimes it can be a little bit scurfy or a bit dirty, and you get like the white scurfiness, especially on a dark tail. If you don't have time to bath your horse, and I don't know about you, but I find it much easier to plait a tail that's a little bit greasier, a little bit dirtier, because it's much easier to take hold of, especially if they've got short hairs. Then I would say to you, don't worry about it. Pull it in, do the plait. Once you've done your plait, spray it with this product, and you will never know. It would look like a brand new, clean, freshly washed tail. It's absolutely stunning. It hides a multitude of sins. We did a photo shoot once with, I think it was Horse and Rider magazine, and they decided just at the end that they wanted a double crest plait in a mane, and there was only one horse really who had enough mane to be able to do it on. So the lady got him in from the field, give it a quick brush through, and then obviously I went to split it to separate apart the mane in half so that I could do the double crest plait, and the inside of his mane was all grotty and dirty. And she was like mortified, and she said, oh no. And I said, honestly, don't worry, you know, they need the oils in their coat, they need the grease in the coat, it's not a problem. I'll plait it and then we'll hide it, it's not a problem. So plaited the mane up and then sprayed it with the 2-in-1 down the middle. Just used my hands just to rub it in a little bit, and honestly the photos looked incredible. It looked stunning, and they said they couldn't believe the fact that it got rid of all that kind of grime and dirt, and it just made it look wonderful. So that's a little sneaky tip. If you're ever kind of having a panic about the fact that your horse's tail's a bit grubby or your mane's a bit grubby, do it once you've plaited it, because obviously it's slippery, so it's hard to plait afterwards. But once you've plaited it and you've secured it, then spray it up afterwards, and it will look absolutely stunning. I always spray my plaits with this, and it just really makes them stand out and gives them that really good kind of wow, look at me. It's a fantastic product. So that's my top tips for keeping the mane and tail looking a bit silky clean, like well conditioned. Different products that you can use for conditioning and cleaning. I'll take you through some more products another day, but that's a starter for today. So have a little look online, Google Hairy Pony, have a look on my site, have a look on my Facebook page and things, and any questions at all, please do give me a call and I will try and help you out. Take care now.